My name is Chidubem Kenechukwu Georgie. I'm old enough, not disclosing my age. I'm from Abia State, Nigeria. I was born in Lagos. I currently reside in Abuja with my family. I'm a rapper, engineer, producer, and I rap under the name Detail and produce, mix and master under the name DETAILMADEIT. I've been making music for more than 7 years now, officially. Because I made my first record in 2011 or 2012. I'm not sure. Yeah, but around that time, it all started with my older brother. To be honest, he's into entertainment as well. He used to rap a lot. He used to burn his CDs, and I'd take them with me to secondary school. And we'd play them like, at the common room CD player, and we'd all listen to my brother's raps and stuff like that. And around that time, DRB as well was raining, Flow Sick was raining, and we all knew these guys, so like it was hype. So like I wanted to rap back then, but I didn't have the courage yet. I went to a lot of primary schools. I went to Home Science for a bit in Lagos, then we moved to Osun State. And I went to this school called El Shaddai for a little bit there. Then I transferred to another school, but I can't remember the name of that school. When we moved back to Lagos, we were living in Ikotun, so I went to this school called Queen's Care, down the road from my house. And then after a while, I transferred from that to another school called Queen's Choice. And then I finished from there. Then I went to Christian College Idimo, shout out CCI boys and girls. And I was a science student in CCI. I was wanted to be an aeronautical engineer back then, but I was playing in the orchestra, singing in the orchestra, played basketball, and I ran track and field. I did other sports too, like swimming. Then finished from there. Then I went to UWC Atlantic College. That's where I met Piers, aka Saint. And then we started a rap group together called No ID Hippies, which was pretty cool. Although I choked on stage during our first performance ever, during the talent show. I choked in front of the whole school. It was quite funny. But it wasn't funny to me at the point in time, but I won't lie, like in hindsight, it was funny. So I went to UWC Atlantic College, finished from there. I'm still learning how to produce and trying to just hone my skills while I was there. It cost me a lot too, but I was determined. Finished from there, then I went to Skidmore College to study economics. Then I switched from economics to management and business because I realized that management and business went hand in hand with entertainment business, of course, and just the music industry and all that kind of stuff. So I just focused on, getting my degree in management and business and getting better at rapping, singing, production, and DJ. I used to DJ house parties at Skidmore College and nightclubs downtown and all of that. And after I was done with Skidmore College, I applied to University of Westminster to study audio production, and I got accepted. So that's what I'm been doing now for the past couple months, trying to get my master's degree in audio production. I just say what keeps me going is the grace of God, because God has given me such a blessed life. So definitely keeps me going. Sometimes it gets hard because I forget how blessed I am because of certain situations, but definitely the grace of God. What motivates me is the people that I've met along my journey who are on the same journey as me, and we actually ended up becoming friends, and watching them get better motivates me to get better and want to do more, become more. In 5 years I see myself getting closer to being bigger than Puff Daddy. I know it's a big, statement, but that's really what I want to do. I want to set up my own establishment in Abuja, Nigeria, and own my own record label, do my own events, have my own nightclubs, start signing artists around Africa and promoting music across country, So basically, like run the continent, innit? That's where I see myself in 5 years. For music and production, I just have the philosophy that if it sounds good, it's good. Don't undercook it, don't overcook it. Because if you do any of those two things, no one's gonna want it, you know. So just keep it simple, keep it sounding good. For music or entertainment business, I'm a lot more strategic with my approach, you know. I make sure that I know how to get what I want, and I'm also giving people what they want. And I have the finances and, you know, all the resources needed to make things happen. Because it's a whole different ball game when you hop into business. It's no longer fun and games, you know. It's more, can you make the numbers or no? If you can't make the numbers, then, you know, you're wasting our time. Nah. If there was anything I thought I was gonna be, it was sports. Yeah. Because I played basketball my whole secondary school experience, you know, from my GS1 to SS3. I was captain of basketball team SS3. I was captain of basketball team when I was in AC, Atlantic College. And I played rugby as well, Division 2 by the way, underage. That should be saying that on camera, but whatever. It's a long time ago. But if there's anything I thought I was gonna be, it would be sports. But then like music took over. It's like this, how do I call it? It's like a hijacking. You know, just hijacked the whole agenda, and it's been that since then. I'd say because of my brother. Because I was watching him like when I was young, and seeing how he was trying to get his career going and like sorting out, you know, himself. So that's definitely like my first introduction. And then when I finally picked it up and I started doing it, I started trying to make moves on my own. So I was in Abuja and I knew Gospel on the Beat worked in Abuja. He had a studio in Abuja. So I went to his Twitter and checked out the phone number that was there and hit up the person. And when I hit him up, his manager at the point in time, who used Sifu, picked up the phone. And I don't even remember what I said to him, to be honest, but I said the right things because I ended up, you know, getting an interview. And I met Gospel for the first time, and, you know, I had my little fancy or whatever. I couldn't breathe, they had to put on the AC or whatever. I'd met Celebrity in it, so I was bugging. But yeah, I met Gospel, I met Spiritual Beats, I met Light Beats. So like they became my mentors, to be honest. Besides like, you know, my YouTube tutorials and whatnot, I actually had physical people who were in the industry doing stuff that I could ask questions and go to the different events with, and, you know, we just, you know, gradually started to like, I don't know, respect me because I was like that little young guy. Well, I'm not little, but like, you know, age-wise I was young then. So like, you know, I was that young guy that was always with them and just moving around with them. And, you know, I grew into a man while I was with them and still moving around with them till today.
Yo, what it do? It's your boy DETAILMADEIT, DETAILMADEIT, one word, and welcome to the photo shoot for the Rap. Yeah, Rap is a genius, yeah? And behind the camera is Magic. He's a magical genius, yeah? And in front of the camera, once again, is DETAILMADEIT, the man who sips some tea, the holy tea, and no other tea.
Hey, what's your name, Cuz?
Raphael.
Okay.
The reason your girl likes art. I got YouTube. I put it on Instagram. I was like, fuck it, man. The reason your girl likes art.
plan on staying independent as long as it remains profitable. Because like I can't imagine myself seeing a good business deal that has no holes or cons and I don't make the deal. I'd be a very bad businessman. So I definitely plan on staying independent as long as I can, setting up my establishments, running it independently, and then if it comes to it, or it seems like that's like the best option, or that might, be the next thing that has to happen for my establishment to go to the next level, then maybe I might partner with a bigger establishment. The first album, Somewhere in the Capital, was just a way for me to prove to people, especially my family, to be honest, that I was actually serious and I can make my own music, get it produced, get it mixed, get it mastered, and printed into CDs and ready for distribution. Had it all over the internet, Twitter, Instagram, Apple Music, YouTube, it's everywhere. So just a way for me to just show that, I could do it. And the album was just pretty much about a young boy's life in Abuja, which is the capital of Nigeria. Or the young boy happened to be me, Just wrote about my experiences and made them into songs pretty much. Then Scorpio Season, I was fortunate enough to be allowed to have an independent study during my final year, and I was able to use the recording studio in the music department. So that's how I was able to create Scorpio Season. And Scorpio Season is a really fantastic project because it really encapsulates my mind state during the point in time in which the project was created, because I was going through a lot of things. I was just about to graduate college. I didn't know what was going to happen next, and of course anxiety and paranoia kicks in and all that kind of stuff. So relationships and all of that, falling out, all of that. So that's what Scorpio Season really was about. I learned production mainly off YouTube, trial and error, gospel on the beat, spiritual beats, light beats. So pretty much tutorials and apprenticeships is what helped me hone my skills in production. And of course, the lovely MA audio production that I enrolled for at University of Westminster, which I'm currently completing right now. I'm a producer first and foremost, so for me, confining my genre of music, or confining my music into genres, it's a bit tough. Well, not tough, I just choose not to do that because I want to be free. I'm an advocate for freedom, any form of freedom, creative freedom, hearing freedom. I want to be free. So I don't really like to subscribe my music to a particular genre. Maybe later on in the future, when I'm older, I might, decide on a genre. But for now, I don't really think I have a genre for myself because I make all genres. I do hip hop, I do R&B, I do Afrobeats, I do pop. So it just really depends on how I'm feeling and what I want to propagate. Nah. When I was in secondary school, I didn't even think I'd even make it out of Nigeria. I thought my whole life was Nigeria. I didn't even want to leave. But then my parents were like, yo, you have to leave. You need to go find, better yourself, become better at what you do. So, I didn't think I'd have made it this far, but I'm definitely happy I made it this far. My role model definitely has to be my dad, because he's been a rock. He's been a rock in my life. He's a very strict disciplinarian. He's played a major role into molding the individual that you see before you today. So yeah, he definitely is my role model. Well, I've been working on a lot of stuff since my program started. I've only dropped a single so far. It's called No Games, featuring Magical Image, and it's been doing its thing. But then I've I've decided not to put out anything, for now, because I've been working on the new EP, the new album, and this documentary. So, definitely, like, once my program is done, I'm gonna start rolling, all the content out systematically and, making moves to monetize the content, like doing shows, merchandising, digital distribution, physical distribution, because I want my CDs like selling all over Nigeria, all that type of stuff, music videos, films. So a lot of fun stuff is coming, but before all of that happens, I need to graduate and get my degree in audio production.